Have you ever felt like your brain's just in a fog? You're trying to remember a name or some simple fact, and it's just not there. Well, what if I told you the answer to that problem isn't in your head at all? Today, we are going to explore the absolutely fascinating symbiotic connection between your gut and your memory.
So let's just jump right in with the big question, the one that this is all about. Is it possible that your gut is actually the real reason for your memory loss?
And the answer, which is what emerging science is telling us, might not be where you think it is. We assume a brain problem is, well, a brain problem, but it might not be in your head at all. It might actually be a couple feet lower.
All right, so if the problem isn't our brain, then what is it? Let's go ahead and meet our unexpected suspect.
That's right, we are talking about your gut. Now I know, on the surface, the brain, our center for thought, for consciousness, and the gut, our digestive system, they seem like they operate in totally different worlds, right? But the truth is they are profoundly, deeply, and intimately connected.
So how on earth do they talk to each other? It's not like they're sending text messages. Well, our body actually has something kind of like that, a dedicated superhighway built for this exact purpose.
This incredible connection is called the vagus nerve, and it's not just a one-way street. Think of it more like a bustling, two-way freeway. It is a direct hotline between your gut and your brain, constantly zapping messages back and forth all day, every day.
And look, we've all felt this traffic going from the brain down to the gut. I mean, think about that gut-wrenching feeling you get before a big presentation, or those butterflies on a first date. That is your brain talking directly to your gut. But here's the revolutionary part. That communication goes both ways. An unhealthy, unhappy gut can send distress signals up to the brain, and those signals can contribute to anxiety, depression, and yeah, that frustrating brain fog. This is real physiology, and it's completely changing how we need to think about mental health.
So we've got this physical superhighway, this nerve connecting the two. Pretty amazing. But that's not the only way they communicate. There's also a powerful chemical language being spoken, and you could argue it's even more influential.
To get what I'm talking about, we have to talk about neurotransmitters. You've probably heard of them. They're basically these tiny chemical messengers that our nerve cells use to talk to each other. And they're essential for, well, pretty much everything. Our mood, our ability to focus, and of course, our memory.
Okay, you ready for the aha moment? Because here it is. A huge percentage of these absolutely critical brain chemicals, they aren't made in the brain. Your gut is a primary factory for them. It's literally churning out the very molecules your brain needs to function properly.
This is where it gets really, really interesting. Take serotonin, for example. We call it the happy chemical, right? Well, what's wild is that about 90% of your body's serotonin is manufactured in your gut by your gut microbes. And serotonin isn't just about feeling good. It plays a huge role in learning and forming memories. So you can see the connection. An unhealthy gut could mean a serotonin shortage, which doesn't just mess with your mood, it can directly impact your ability to learn and remember.
So now that we understand the problem, we have power. This is truly empowering information because it means we can actually do something about it. So let's talk about how to nourish what scientists are now calling our second brain so we can take back control of our own cognitive health.
The strategy is really twofold. It's pretty straightforward. First, we need to increase the health and the variety of all those little microbes living in our gut. And second, we need to support our brain's natural ability to repair itself and grow new neurons.
So how do we build a healthier gut? It's actually a lot easier than you might think. A really powerful first step is to start adding fermented foods to your diet. Things like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, even good quality plain yogurt. These foods are packed with probiotics, the good bacteria your gut needs to thrive and to properly run that neurotransmitter factory.
Now for step 2, we're going to look at a powerful natural nootropic called lion's mane mushroom. Now, nootropics are just substances that can help improve how your brain works. And what's so amazing about lion's mane is that studies have actually shown it can stimulate the growth of new neurons. That process is absolutely essential for learning new things and for cementing those long-term memories. So if there's just one thing you take away from all of this, let it be this really powerful idea. The path to a sharper memory and a healthier brain might not start in your head. It might just start with a happier, well-nourished gut.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? This hidden connection, this whole system has been there inside of us all along. What other profound secrets about our own health and minds is our body just waiting for us to discover?